Hi everyone, this is David Child with Books of Child, and we're doing the 100 Simple Secrets of Successful People with Chapter 15, Winners Are Made, Not Born. Which, this is a common critique of the wealthy. The wealthy inherit the money, and some do, but they're not the majority as far as I know. Some are pretty well entrenched with some pretty solid trusts and companies and things, but a lot of the wealthiest people are first generation. They made it themselves. Staggeringly. Like, that is, if you look at the degree of wealth some individuals have, the fact that they did that in one lifetime is quite staggering. I think let's think through it. The top wealthy people, that'll be Elon Musk, that'll be Jeff Bezos, that'll be Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg. So that's already, what's that, 4 or 5 people. All of them are first generation. They made it themselves, as far as I know. Then you get other individuals. You get I don't know if Larry Ellison made it himself. I can't remember if he inherited anything or if he actually inherited his or actually built his own fortune. But if you go through the list, you'll see a lot of billionaires are self-made. They did it themselves. And back to this chapter, a little piece here. A case study of research on business executives revealed 98% of them see their positions of result of plans and strategy. And here's the interesting part. This will get you. More than half of them credit their success or their use of a successful person as an example to define their plan. Now that'll get you. Can you believe it? Basically, not only planning, but having a role model that they plan their life on. That's a tough one. That is a real tough one. I once did a school assignment where they asked who's your role model, and I simply told them I have literally no role model. I have literally no person whatsoever that I look to in any way for inspiration. Which, I mean, that was a long time ago, but still, don't get me wrong, it can be bad. You can have some terrible role models. You can have some absolutely appalling role models out there. Not that they want to be, but you sort of end up, if you put yourself out there, you might end up being a role model to somebody. You never know. And yeah, so it can have an impact. You saw there's people, a lot of them, they credit to their own success, but they also credit to following somebody else's success. So setting out and doing it yourself is probably the most common way. Don't begrudge other people who got it easier. A lot of the times, this is something that I think they should do more study on, but I think the numbers are probably there. They're just not commonly available. Is how much is squandered, because we have a lot of people that, yes, they have inherited and they've managed to keep their fortune, but we see tales every day of people just completely falling from the top and hitting their teeth out on the poverty line. These people who are massively irresponsible, inherited everything, they just dropped it like a stone. So it happens. It's a cycle. It's a beautiful thing, in my opinion. Having a socially mobile society is probably one of the best things, in my opinion, because it always allows the base to rise to the top. The hardest working, the most creative, the best examples, and yes, sometimes the luckiest, but it just is what it is. It's better that than a rigid system that allows absolutely no mobility. That's the worst. That's by far the worst. And thankfully and hopefully we've done away with those horrible systems, and they won't be coming back anytime soon. I fear they would, but I just hope they don't. So yeah, build it yourself. Build it yourself. Make a plan. You'll see it's more often that than the other cases. So yeah, this has been David Child with the 100 Simple Secrets of Successful People by David Niven Ph.D. I hope you've learned something from this, and put a comment in there if there's any book you want me to read. I'm just reading the books I actually have. And if there's anything you learn, or anything, if you just don't like it, if you want to say, hey man, you really got that wrong, throw down on the keyboard. Let's see what you got to say, so we can all get something from this. But yeah, I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a great day after this. And this has been David Child with Books of Child. Bye bye.